Brought to you by Stephen Pettis Ministries.
This is Pastor April Pettis, and thank you for choosing to view the Juuk joint. That stands for Jesus Using Youth for the Kingdom, our television program that caters to us as youth and to help us to change a generation. Now, how are you living is the question I ask you. Won't you find out in this show on today? Check us out.
To want to reproduce, to have a family and things of that sort. I also feel pressure from my mother sometimes. My mother just a few years ago started making some weird statements like, oh, both of my sisters got grandkids. I'm like, okay, and
waiting on
I'm
you.
like, what that mean? And then I actually was just at a church in Milwaukee, and a sister that's known me since I was a kid, she walked up to me, wow, you growing up, you look so nice. How old are you now? I'm like, I'm 33. You ain't married yet? What's wrong? I'm like, what's wrong? You act like I got something. So,
Right.
But, you know, it is a pressure, but it's like he said, I'm starting to get closer with God. And I'm starting to see, because I almost got married when I was 19. And I was upset that it didn't go through, because it just ceased like that. But I did pray if it was God's will. If it was God's will, let it happen. If it's not, let it go. And I was upset, but later on I thought about it. My mother sat me and that girl down, and she told us, she said, I love you, and if you guys do this, that's cool, but you guys are not ready mentally, financially, or spiritually for marriage. She said, it's no problem with waiting before you just jump on ahead and get married. So I look back and I thank God, because we can have pressure for things, but that doesn't mean we have to do it. Sometimes we have pressure because, like I said, you see things progressing forward. You want a family, you want kids, you want that special someone.
Right. You know, and I'm so glad you guys said that, you know, with the pressure, because women, we get pressure all day long. I mean, since 21, I got pressure. And I want to talk about, you know, my guy over here, Cosmos. The nice name, Cosmos. Did I get it right?
You tried.
Oh, I tried. Oh, my Lord. Okay, so, you know, I don't want to butcher people's names. But you said, you know, you don't have a job or you don't have a house, you know, all this stuff. Then why you date me for 5 years?
What?
What's with this commitment thing? Because I don't get it. Now, in our brain, and I want to go with my, it's all good. I want to go with my reasoning. Here's my reason. As a young girl, girls are designed to play with babies, don't we? Playhouse, little kitchen, do little stuff, looking like all cute. And men are never, in their mind, designed to, you know, do some stuff, I guess General Hospital is called. He got it out going. But anywho, and it's all happening on live TV, so we like doing stuff like that. But, you know, you guys, when you were growing up, you were playing with fire trucks, playing with stuff. You were never grown to say, when I grow up, I'm going to be a husband. It's always in us as ladies to be like, take care of the kids, you know, playing house, cooking, cleaning, everything like that, right? Do y'all agree? You got sisters played with dolls and stuff. Your sister probably didn't play basketball. I mean, Beverly Venture, whatever the case. But my thing is, why commit to us for 5 years, 6 years, 2 years, 3 years, even at 30 years old, right? Or even 25 years old. And you ain't got this stuff, and you stay with somebody this long, and then you decided, well, you know, I'm not ready to commit. What's with this commitment thing? Come on. I know everybody like,
no,
start
like,
I'll try to figure out what's with this commitment, because it's just mind-boggling to me that you spend all this time with someone, you get to know them, okay? And even at this age, and this is my preference, I'm going to do a two-parter. So the commitment thing is number one. Number two is, how long do I need to be dating you before I marry you? Like, we 30-something. So if you got your house, got your stuff going, or whatever the case, to me, tops, my opinion, is 6 months. Why are we staying in a relationship 2-3 years?
I just think personally, I mean, from a man, you know, man is not just as quick as women to think about marriage. You know, if you allow us to be in a 5-6 relationship with no pressure, then 9 out of 10 the man is gonna stay there until he realizes that maybe you the one. So
So you mean to tell me it take you 6 years to figure out if I'm the one?
It don't
take you 2 years.
It varies. It actually varies from my own perspective. When it
Yes.
comes to the commitment thing you just mentioned, it varies. For if you're dating a guy who maybe doesn't have a steady job, you know, he's probably struggling to find his feet. Yes, he wants to be with you, but he hasn't really gotten his feet, you know, set solid. That might be a little bit hard for him to make a commitment because he understands he needs to provide and protect for you.
I get that, but when you do have a job,
Yeah, if
when you do have stability,
then,
Well, I got a question.
Then
Why
there's
is she
nothing
still
wrong
with
in
him?
him.
Why? I have a lot of women friends, and when they come to me with these problems, I ask them, why are you putting up with this for so long? If this is what you want, and he's not making that step, why don't you cut the rope? Why you wait for him to cut the rope?
If you have a guy who has everything he needs as a man to settle down, and he's not making a serious commitment to you, then you shouldn't be there. He's
but
not ready.
I'm asking, why do y'all as men do that? Because I just don't get it. Like, I have been with the struggling brother, and I believe in you. Yes, Lord, we gonna make it. Put 2 fish together, 5 loaves of bread, put it together, and make a miracle. Okay? So if you get that support system and then it's not being reciprocated, why? Why you don't commit is my question, because it's like you want the milk for free, but don't want to pay $60, glory to God, for a license. Come on, somebody.
I was gonna ask, is this like, because with the world standards, with the societal, I could see how
I'm talking about Christian folks.
But this is my problem with the Christianity thing, because I'm not super religious or super saved, as people say, but I do believe in various things that we were taught coming up. Me, myself, I'm 33 years old. I am still a virgin. I've been waiting until I'm married.
Now,
and
we're going to talk about that. He just said he's a virgin. He's 33. You're a virgin, you're 33, and you're a male, so you mean that you're not trying to drop it like it's hot?
What you mean?
Like,
you think I'm trying to hit it and quit it?
hit it and quit it.
Oh,
You ain't
because I'm from the
trying
West
to
Side too. I didn't know them terms.
You're from the West Side.
Hit it and quit it. But no, I'm not a normal man, because I've never had a problem with commitment. I've never also drawn out a relationship. I remember I was in a relationship. I was dating a girl. After 2 weeks, I knew it wasn't gonna work, and I tried to say, okay, that's it, because
after 2 weeks.
And she was upset with me, and this is where I come from. Why is the women still? Because she was like, well, let's give it another 2 weeks, and I'm like, well, why would you want to do that if I just told you that I'm pretty sure?
Right.
I think a lot of women do not pay attention to the signs and do not take power in their situations. You have the power to walk away. If this man is not stepping up to the plate, and I was going to get on something he said too, because I like what he has said, but if this man is not stepping up to the plate, because I date to marry, I date to marry. I don't date to have sex. I don't date because you fine, so I want all the brothers to see you on my arm.
Yeah.
That's not how I roll. I know I'm not a regular dude, because I've been through shade of me my whole life and everything. But how my mama raised me, that's how I was raised. It's a little old school compared to today, but oh well. But at the same time, you got these women are in these situations. These men show hints a little bit earlier on before they drop you.
Give me a hint, because I need my girls to see this. Give me one hint. Everybody think of a hint you gave a girl.
I ain't finna
so
lose
she
my
can see
player.
it. Come on. you lose your player card. Because
No,
we trying to help the girls so they see this. Give me
interest.
a hint.
Men show interest when they're into something. So if you see the interest is dwindling, you can't, now don't go on this all the time, because sometimes it's just we get comfortable. But sometimes when you see a man doesn't really want to spend that much time with you, or he doesn't say, and I'm talking about a real man. I ain't talking about a male. I'm talking about a man. And if you're my boo and I love you to death, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Y'all fellas help me out. But I just feel like you're going to hear me giving you compliments if not every day, every now and then. You know what I'm saying? When you get around me, yes, you're gonna get on my nerves sometimes. But when it's like always you getting on his nerves, this man probably trying to move away a little bit. And in his mind and heart, he probably has. But like you said, we physical people, so you know.
I just want a hint, meaning you stop picking up the phone. That's a hint. I send you a text message and say, hey, whatever, and meet me at the Starbucks.
I don't know if that's a hint.
So is that a hint? You don't respond 2 hours late?
No.
Well, you could take it however you want.
And I know you was off work.
But like I agree with what my brother said. 9 out of 10, if a man not interested in you, you're gonna see the fruit of that interest. He's not gonna call you as much. He's not gonna come and visit you as much. Right. He's not gonna take you out as much. So if you're looking for signs that there's a possibility a man is not interested, those would be the normal sign to compare. If we first started out dating, we was going out to dinner, we was going out to the movies, and then now I got comfortable and all of a sudden, those things have stopped. So 9 out of 10, those will be the signs that maybe he don't lost interest in me because we not doing what we used to do anymore.
What we used to do initially.
So, because like I said, a phone call, anybody can be tied up. You can be tied up. Does that mean you with another man?
Not for 3 hours?
It don't have to be 3 hours. It don't take a man 3 hours to get to a woman. 20 minutes. So it depends on how you look at the outcome. What is it to your prospect that how you feel? Because some sees that man was so, like you said, could be a cheater, and there are evidence that's showing, hey,
he cheating.
He cheating. So it's obvious. It's no secret. It's obvious that you sit up here, he's a cheater. And then, like you said, if you got with a player and you knew he was a player and you still chose to pursue the relationship, come on now. How you gonna change the status of the relationship when you knew he was a player from the beginning?
You're right. Okay, I'm gonna call you Cass.
That's fine.
Cass, I'm trying to remember your name.
No, what I was trying to say was what he said earlier. Like, if personally, for me, if I want to be in a relationship, I should have already visualized in my head that I may most likely marry this girl. That is the first thing for me. You see, so it becomes very easy for me to make a commitment to her. But now, the problem is not necessarily, the thing here is most women find it very difficult to actually be in the same situation. Women just jump into a relationship. Let's try and see if it's going to work. You're not even sure if you want to be with this guy for a long-term purpose. And at the end of the whole day, when he is not even feeling what you're doing because from the beginning he didn't think about the long-term plan for you, how are you going to make him commit? So the problem sometimes is twisted. The women fail to understand that it's most likely your fault that he is not committing simply because he wasn't on the long-term plan from the beginning. So you really need to get that right. That's mostly the problem.
So I didn't make him commit.
Yes, you can make him commit, but you need to be sure that this is the guy I will most likely want. If he gets me pregnant, bam, most likely he's gonna marry me. Then if that do happens eventually, or if you guys get along very well, then it won't. Trust me, guys are very emotional. If a guy loves a girl, he's not going to find it hard to say.
Guys are emotional?
Yes, they are. Of course we are.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what?
Cry?
My problem with emotional, my problem with that word.
Tune in to Better Life Lessons, where we bring you the hottest topics that are discussed in today's society. You don't want to miss this. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:30 p.m. on Cable 25. Continue to be blessed. Tune in to The Juuk Joint, where we talk about youth issues such as sex, peer pressure, pregnancy, and other topics to let you know that you are not alone. Join us every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. on Cable 25. Getting ready for that special event? Personality Chairs is the exclusive carrier of L. Vernell Designs and Creations. We are real elegance without the high cost. One-of-a-kind contemporary and vintage decorative pillows and floral arrangements handmade by L. Vernell Designs and Creations. Only at Personality Chairs, 209 Main Street, Bensonville, Illinois. Call 630-350-3509.
We automatically equalize emotional with sensitive feelings.
Yeah.
Women are emotional, and we usually see the softer side. But I have my softer side too, but we got our hard emotions. You see a dude, if a guy's walking down the street and the guy approach him, he immediately swell up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's an emotion. You know, he's feeling threatened. We are emotional, and we do want to be loved sometimes.
Yes, sometimes. He ain't say all the time. Sometimes I
Not when the Cavs and the Warriors playing, but I'm just.
You know, I'm hearing it. I'm taking it in because my girls that's watching this is like, you know, he won't commit to me, and I will take that. I will take what you said. You know, Cass, me and you gonna be BFFs today because I, you know, want to make sure I got your name. But it's the truth. You know, we can create this atmosphere and tell the man, look, you need to commit. Or, as you guys have said, walk away. But we do stay in a relationship, you know, for a time because we think in our minds, and women, I'm not trying to be funny, that we can change him.
Amen.
It's that motherly part in us that wants to change you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see you, and I'm like, I'm going to give him some time. You know, so it's like we enable you. You have women, some friends, who will continue to be financially supportive to the man. And the man, you know, or male, we'll put that part, just don't even feel no type of way. I'm paying your car note, I'm paying your rent, and you ain't thinking twice. But in our mind as a woman, we're saying, I'm being supportive. But that's really being stupid. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not paying. And I want to bring up this I'm not paying spirit because this new day and age, he asked me, I'm going to start with Robert because, you know, he ain't been saying too much, and I'm going to get pulled on him. Let's say here it is, Halle Berry, Kim Kardashian. I don't know who your favorite is. Oh, he said, oh. Well, anyhow, whoever you look at, coming to you and say, hey, Robert, I want to go out for coffee. Oh, better yet, I want to go to Cooper Hawk. Is that Cooper Hawk? Very nice place. And, you know, we're going to go out. And I ask you, can we go to Cooper Hawk? Okay. The bill comes. This is our first interaction. The bill comes on the table, and here it is. Oh, this was so great. Robert, wow, this was amazing. Now, what is your perspective? Do you pay as a man, or because I asked you out, you expected me to pay?
Today, it's very different. Like he's saying, bringing in culturally, society. Nowadays, you have a lot of women that are independent. They don't want the guy, they feel like they can take care of themselves. They don't want the guy to pay for anything. I can do this. I still believe in chivalry. Open the car doors, drop you off.
You still believe in chivalry? Now, open up a door for somebody. I got 15 grocery bags in my hand. You said, let me take that tomato. You hungry hippo. It's like, what in the world? So chivalry ain't dead to Mr. Robert. I got you. Okay. So continue.
So I have no problem paying. I've been in situations where I have been dating and some women don't want me to pay for them. There's been times where a woman would allow me to pay. So.
And just show me how that goes because that's foreign to me. I've never heard of that. So I want to just do a role play right here. So here we are at the restaurant. I'll pay.
If you want to pay, and we keep going back and forth, and you're like, no, I'm gonna. I mean, if we have that communication, I guess it depends on our relationship as well.
First date.
First date, we never met. We never met each other.
Well, we're familiar with each other, but it's our first date, and I said, oh, I asked you out. I'll pay.
I will allow you to pay. I mean,
you allow me to pay.
I wouldn't let you.
I mean, if we have that, if we're going back and forth, like you said, oh, I'll take care of the tip. Like,
right. She can tip.
I think people take that too serious nowadays.
Jesus asked for 10%, and the other people asked for 18 or 20%. So that means that's, you know.
I think people, the whole bill thing is it's not really. an issue or it's not a priority now. It really, if you pay, if I pay, fine. It's not like, oh, I pay for all the the meals or it's your turn. If we go out, I'll do it this time, you'll do it that time. I mean, and then your intentions with that person. If you're just dating with the intent to get into a relationship, then as a man, I think you are responsible. But if you're just going out on occasion.
So this first date, and I ask you out, and I pay, you'll be okay with that?
I'll be fine.
You'll be okay. Our first date, you'll pay.
Well, me personally, I'm just speaking for me. I'm gonna make an impression. So if I want you, I'm gonna do whatever it takes the first day to get you. Now, at any time after that, yeah, because I mean, you think about it. If a man trying to go for a woman that you really like, come on, you're not fair to take her to no McDonald's. You're gonna make an impression to say, hey, this the kind of person.
Even if I asked you out and say, oh, because maybe you were trying to find my temperature, you asked me out. I asked you out, and the bill comes, and I say I'll pay. You'll say no, you're not paying. I'm paying.
I would pay. That's me. I would pay. But then if we later on down the dating to where we get to know each other.
At the date number 2.
Well, I mean, you take it how you take it, but I wouldn't let the first date, like I said, I have no problem with the first day of paying because like you said, the man is supposed to set the tone. He's supposed to set the
tone of the relationship.
The relationship. So if you being a gentleman that's how you was raised, then I will not allow the woman to pray. Even if we go back and forth, I'll say, well, you know what? I just think that's the right thing to do. Not just as a man, but as a Christian man. Because like I said, first of all, this is a first date. And if you pursuing the woman, you're going to try to make the best impression. So if that will be the best impression to, hey, I got dinner. I mean, women can feel very confident. Okay, this guy, he took dinner. So, to each in his own. That's me. But I personally wouldn't allow the woman to pay the first date.
Okay, so I got y'all 2 on that. Now, my 2 down here, I want to add a twist to it. How expensive first date should it be? Now, let's give this range. You say, friends, you guys, I say, man, we should go out, okay? We should go out. Do you take them to Portillo's? Or do you want to impress them and take them to Cooper Hawk, for example? What is the rule in your book of first date impression? Or maybe, because the intent, as everyone has said, we all agree, the intent is to get married. But this is a first date. So you take me, I'm going to give you this scenario. You take me to Portillo's to get a hot dog.
Why you laugh, though? That's the question. See?
You said you get anything on this menu, I'm going to give you a hot dog. And I'm just giving this up. Now, I'm only saying this is because this whole idea of people paying for checks and the impression, as a man, you set the standard. So taking me to Portillo's, because this has happened on first dates. You take me to Portillo's or taking me to TGI Fridays. I mean, I'm not just saying me personally. I'm talking to my sister, so I don't want y'all to think that because it ain't going on. But you go to these places, and what are you thinking about? You taking me to Portillo's. You taking me to McDonald's to get a number 3.
No, but for me personally, if she's a special woman to me, of course I want to spend my money on her. So
on a first date, I'm saying a first date.
We can go
very nice date.
A very nice place that is really expensive. I feel this is because the thing is, I'm not just going out with a girlfriend. I'm not just going out with some girl I met somewhere. I have plans to make this woman my wife.
On the first date?
No. No. This is the point.
I'm saying on the first date.
Why is that special to me? Like I said, if I want to be in a relationship, I need to have that sense of that I may most likely marry this girl. So why are you gonna cut yourself short in the first day? Okay. Make her feel special, because you may end up marrying her anyway. You don't even know, but at least at the back of your mind, I may marry this girl. So yeah.
I still wouldn't go too expensive. I'm
not saying spend all your money on the first day or take but you know, it needs to be special.
Come like Grubhub. How many dollar signs we talking? 2, 3, 4, 5.
You know, I'm talking about you trying to make an impression. Like, I get it. You know, certain people have this whole play Dutch type of spirit going on. You know, you pay for yours, I pay for, you know, and I'm sure it's you know, concerning some of me and my friends. Like, seriously, we want to be felt being taken care of. You know what I'm saying?
Have I asked you, like, because your original scenario was you call a man and you tell him, let's go somewhere.
Yeah, I call you, and I call you to give I was just saying it for those two, but but I'm saying this in the whole dating scene.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? First date, how, even if I did ask you out, okay, and I say, hey, let's go to Portillo's, let's say, are you more inclined to say yes and then I pay for it, or you say, no, let's go to another place because I'm trying to impress you?
I'm like him. I'm a little old school. I believe the man should pay. I have been in those. I actually was schooled by some older women because I had a problem with allowing women to do things, and it got to the point that if I didn't have no money, I didn't want to go out. We would just spend some time in my apartment or something like that. But the girl would be like, no, I want to go out. I'll pay. But I didn't want that to happen because
So I know how you feel. You're like, man, they was just getting to the good stuff. I mean, God is moved by His Spirit, and we're so glad you tuned in to this show. Our conversation piece, everything is just gelling. I mean, we're having a good time on our show. But don't you be dismayed. You can check us out on our YouTube channel and continue on with our discussions and different things that we're doing. Thank you again for viewing this show, and we pray that it has been a blessing to you. Now, I'll leave you with this, my favorite scripture. Now unto Him who's able to keep you from falling. You got to want to be kept. So check out The Better Life on Juuk Joint.
Tune in to Better Life Lessons, where we bring you the hottest topics that are discussed in today's society. You don't want to miss this. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:30 p.m. on Cable 25. Continue to be blessed. Getting ready for that special event? Personality Chairs is the exclusive carrier of L. Vernell Designs and Creations. We are real elegance without the high cost. One-of-a-kind contemporary and vintage decorative pillows and floral arrangements handmade by L. Vernell Designs and Creations. Only at Personality Chairs, 209 Main Street, Bensonville, Illinois. Call 630-350-3509. Receive a free gift from Better Life Faith Church International. That's right, a free gift. Just go to www.stephenpettisministries.org and click on the green free gift button on the screen to get your free gift. For more information, please call 877-324-8497. Come view the live webcast of Better Life Faith Church International. Go to www.stephenpettisministries.org and click on the live webcast button to watch the entire service live in your very own home or when you're on the go. Live webcast services are held Sundays at 12:30 p.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. In the car, on the iPhone, or any mobile device, you can always get up-to-the-minute blessings by Stephen L. Pettis of Better Life Faith Church International. To find out more about this podcast, go to www.stephenpettisministries.org. For more information, please call 877-324-8497.